On the one side, we have local Santa Monica veterinarians respected in our community and local Santa Monica residents united in calling for a ban on declawing. And I think we have general agreement that declawing is painful and inhumane and perhaps ineffective. On the other hand, we have professional lobbying organizations and others who say that this is just too complicated for local elected officials to understand. I don't have much trouble understanding animal cruelty. I really don't.
This amputation of the cat's toes to remove nails, and I frankly, if you'd asked me 6 months ago, I thought, well, I've lost a fingernail and that hurts like the dickens. But it grows back. I didn't realize that if a cat has its nail removed, it's actually attached to the last bone following the last joint of the digit.
82% cite household destruction as a reason for asking to have cats declawed. And what that tells me is that people are elevating the rights of their sofas and their chairs above the rights of their animals.
The exception that I would recommend is, as a last resort, onychectomy could be performed to prevent the abandonment, relinquishment, or euthanasia of a cat, and only after the veterinarian provides counseling regarding non-surgical alternatives.
The problem I have is this is an exception that swallows the rule, because when people come in with a cat that's scratching their sofa, they're going to come in and they're going to say, if you don't take the cat's claws, I'm going to relinquish the cat to a shelter, because that's what they're going to have to say to get the cat declawed.
I think Ms. Davis is right when she said it's kind of a self-reporting, self-monitoring policy by necessity if we were to have such an exception.
We got a letter from Nancy Peterson at the Humane Society of the United States saying our position is that declawing should be reserved only for those rare cases in which a cat has a medical problem that would warrant such surgery, such as the need to remove cancerous nail bed tumors. Lastly, I have to reject the disingenuous appeal to compassion for those among us who are HIV positive. The original champion of this in West Hollywood is John Duran, and if you saw the article about him in the LA Times just a couple of weeks ago, he himself says he's HIV positive. And the medical opinions that I've seen from human medical doctors do not support the need to declaw cats.
I'm not swayed that allowing someone to declaw their cat will save the cat from being relinquished for some other reason down the road.
Some people relinquish the cats that have been declawed because they're biting now.
The idea that because one or two cats might have to be given up, we should allow the declawing of all cats, I think is just a bad balance for making policy. So I support the ban on declawing.
Ms. Stewart, you've got the amendments.
Councilmember McCune?
No.
Councilmember Schreiber?
Yes.
Councilmember Davis?
No.
Councilmember Holbrook?
No.
Mayor Pro Tem O'Connor?
No.
Councilmember Bloom?
Yes.
Mayor Gensler?
No.
If the amendments fail, we're back to the main motion.
Banning the declawing procedures on cats.
And if you call the roll, please.
Councilmember McCune?
Yes.
Councilmember Schreiber?
Yes.
Councilmember Davis?
Yes.
Councilmember Holbrook?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem O'Connor?
Yes.
Councilmember Bloom?
No.
Mayor Gensler?
Yes, that passed 6-1.